Hey guys, how's it going? Went to the docks today, got my 1,000-mile checkup, and I pretty much have the go-ahead to do some more than I've been doing. I'm good to 30 pounds lifting, and I said pretty much just kind of watch it for the next 2 months, and after you get past that point, you should be good to go as far as going back to doing what you were doing. So I'm glad to hear that, and after he told me that, I was able to go in the garage and do some wrenching. So that's what we did. I grabbed a couple of pieces that I got yard selling, and we pulled the carb off of that little weed whacker, and basically just needs the carb kit. The diaphragm is just frozen on it, but we dumped a little bit of gas in it through the plug hole and it fired up and it ran. So we're going to order a carb kit. Just got everything bagged for now. And then we did the same with the generator. Dumped a little gas in the generator, and I put a light on them. And what I do is I give them a tug and make sure that things are still making power, and it was. So I ripped the carb off of that, and we're soaking it, and we're just pretty much waiting for that to kind of come clean. And we'll put that back together. Worst case scenario is order a carb for that too, but they're simple. They're same as a snowblower. All right, the truck. Everybody has an interest in the truck. First of all, it's not stolen. It's not, there's nothing funky going on about it. The title matches the VIN number. I have the title. It's not like someone just sold me a bill of sale. Last three numbers of the VIN number are 13551. I did check them all, but just for shits and giggles. Where are we? 13551. It is not a stolen truck. It is not. I don't need to do Carfax. I don't need to do anything. The house that it came from, the guy had a lot of money. It did not really make too much of a difference to him what happened to the truck. It's not like he needed the money for the truck. He just wanted to see it gone, and I was at the right place at the right time. Just sometimes you get lucky, you come across this stuff and you hear the stories of people pulling stuff out of a barn, or someone getting divorced. It's not the case. It's just someone being done with the vehicle, and money did not mean much to them. They just didn't care. He probably, he probably would have gave it away if somebody had wanted it. It just didn't seem like, he figured he'd write $200 on it and just have it gone that day, and that's what he did. And I got there at the right time. It was on a back road. A car probably drove by like every 5 minutes to kind of give you an idea how much traffic was going by. So as I said, I drove by it. I did a double take. I go, did that say what I thought it said? I know it was 200 something was on there, 2000. I swore it said 200, so I had to go spin around and turn around and come back. And when I came back, that's what I saw on it. And the driver's side was up against the bushes. So I saw this side. I'm like, that thing looks pretty clean. And I went to go see the other side to see if it was like, smashed down the side of it, and all that looked fine. So as I was going to go call the guy on his number, he pulled up on a like a little 50cc scooter, and he had just gotten to go get the title and come back. So it was only out there, I don't know, maybe an hour, something like that. So again, as I said, I was just right place at the right time. All right, going into the trans, I'm glad for everybody making their comments. I know someone commented on the fact that there's a common problem with these transmissions. Let me back up a little bit. I pulled the dipstick on the thing, and I checked the fluid, and I smelled the fluid. It does not smell burnt, and the color of it is fine. I then slid underneath the truck, and it looks like the pan has never been taken off. So I don't know who he took it to, but they didn't bother doing anything as far as any kind of service or even bothering trying to change the fluid. I did a search on the transmission problems on 2004 Ford F-150s, and apparently what came back was there is a snap ring on the shift spool for overdrive that fails, and when that snap ring breaks, it jams the spool so it can't move all the way. So when you're in overdrive, it actually starts acting like neutral, and it's common, real common on the trucks. The other one I did also see was it said that there's a a solenoid on the valve body that also fails. Either way, both of them you're able to change in the vehicle. You don't have to do anything as far as you know, pulling the trans. You just have to pull the pan, pull the valve body, and fix the repair. So I think this trans is going to be fine. It does have a lot of miles on it, but as I said, it's never towed anything, and it does have the tow package, so it's not even like this trans ever even got hot. It's got the, you know, the external cooler in the front of it, so it even has that much more to save the trans from having any issues. What I'm going to do is I have a friend who's got a lot of property, and I don't want to get too many cars laying around my house. Is we're going to go put this over at his house for a little bit, so I kind of heal up a little bit better instead of being climbing underneath the truck and, you know, trying to hold yourself up while you're working on the trans. And at some point I'll bring it back, probably in a couple of weeks, and pull the pan down and pull the valve body down. And they say what happens is the part of the snap ring actually gets stuck where the spool is, and the spool can't just travel all the way. And what happens when it goes to shift, it becomes a fluid leak internally in the trans, and you're not building pressure like you should be. So all of that kind of makes sense, and I'm kind of agreeing with that too. So sunroof I didn't bother looking into. I'm going to fix the trans first. It doesn't leak the way it is, so I'm just going to leave it for now, but I have a feeling there's probably a broken cable for that sunroof. And that's probably the only other issue I really have to deal with. You just had the oil changed in it too. So I half kind of want to sell my truck and use this one just because of the bigger back cab. But with that, you lose the capacity of the bed, and I kind of need the space of the bed. This bed is like 5'7" with the gate up, 5'8", something like that. It's under 6 foot, where on my truck it's 6'5", and I do a lot of hauling of power equipment, so I actually kind of need that bed capacity. But to me, the truck's going to be worth more being fixed than the way it is now. So what I'm probably not going to sell it as is. I know a couple of you guys that PM'd me and, you know, made some offers and want the truck, etc. I am going to wait till I fix the truck because it is an easy fix to go and do. Even stuff like that I thought that was kind of looking like ratty, like looking at the wheels, and it's nothing, you know. Just needs to be a good clean. The other thing I noticed, there's a little chunk out of the plastic on the running board, but it's inside the truck, so I can kind of patch that in. Alright guys, so this will be a to be continued on the truck. Kind of funny. The comments are really good. I liked all the comments. Alright guys, I'm going to stop yapping, and we got, I live in New Hampshire, this week's bike week. So we're gonna go possibly later on in the week and do a little cruise down there with the trike, and I'll bring the camera with me, and I'll show you some of what bike week's like around here. All right, take care, bye.